Be a good time. Sad folk songs on a Tuesday afternoon. Enjoy yourself. Get up for Nick Nace.
Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right on this lovely Tuesday, early evening at Dee's, my favorite bar in Nashville. I'm just gonna play all new stuff tonight, so this could go fantastic. It could go the opposite of that. We'll find out. This is a new one, very topical. It's about the Great Depression. I was watching like a Ken Burns documentary, a series about the Great Depression last summer, and it was very captivating. If it rains, the dust will settle. If it rains, the drought is through. If it rains, the wheat is growing. If it rains, skip to my loom. If it rains, the baby wakes up. If it rains, mama won't cry. If it rains, those big black blizzards won't block out the bright blue sky. It ain't hard to have hope when you got nothing else. Knock the dust off your boots and count on yourself. I fold my little hands into a church and a steeple. It's always next year. When you're next year, people. I know that rain is coming. On my knees I beg and pray. If the liquor can't come back, the water must be on its way. Those clouds in the distance, oh damn, rock and roll. Well, those clouds in the distance will make it all better. I flood, wow, that really threw me off. Make the ground wetter, something like that. Here we go. It ain't hard to have hope when you got nothing else. Knock the dust off your boots, count on yourself. I fold my little hands into a church and a steeple. There's always next year. When you're next year, people. And they say California will deliver us from evil. There's always next year. There's always next year. When you're next year, people. So, like, I have this vague idea to write like a... I'm from Canada originally. I think you are too, I believe, right? Yeah. I have like this vague idea to write like a Canadian concept record where all the songs are like loosely Canadiana, which is it's a word. You can trust me. And this was like the first time I wrote about it. And it was just, I don't really know where it came from, but it was just about a guy living on the prairies, just wanting to be anywhere else. It's springtime and the water is high again. The tumbleweeds knocking on your front door. And the fence line stretches to the horizon. But I've made it as far as the general store. All my life I've dreamed of the mountains. There it is. A little place on top of a hill. I dream of living up there in the mountains and finding you in the foothills. If I stand on my tiptoes, I can practically see you, and you look just like my sweet memory. It's almost if you're right here beside me, blowing like a storm through the winter weed. All my life I've dreamed of mountains, a little place on top of a hill. I dream of living up there in the mountains and finding you in the foothills. The sky's so big that sometimes it scares me. It rattles my eyes and it straightens my hair. There's nowhere to hide when it all goes badly. There's nothing but nothing between here and there. All my life, all my life, all my life I've dreamed of the mountains and finding you in the foothills, and finding you in the foothills. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Corley. It'll be called The Neighbor Upstairs. Oh man, I'm a real good opener. Like I lived in New York City a long time, and I had a folk duo up there. And for some reason, we opened a lot of comedy shows, and it was like, I don't know how we got that, but I'm sure it made the comedians seem a lot funnier. But my band was called A Brief View of the Hudson, and like one time we opened for Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, and it's on the internet, you can see it, and he was like the highlight of my career. He was like, "It's more like a brief view of a lesbian CD collection." I can't say that he was completely wrong. I'm going to try another new one here. Thanks, man. I'm dropping a D. Hold on. I don't know how long I can take it, banging my head on the wall. None of these goose eggs have ever held me at all. There once seemed a glimmer, there once seemed a light, a little bit of something to make it worth the fight. When love don't love you back, it feels like a big black Cadillac passing with your heart inside. I don't know how long I can fake it. Writing's up there on the wall, and that painted on smile looks like it's gonna fall. I don't mean to seem bitter, but it just don't seem right. That little bit of glimmer, it's just two big headlights. When love don't love you back, it feels like a big black Cadillac passing with your heart inside. When love don't love you back, it feels like a big black Cadillac passing with your heart inside. Almost got it. I was so surprised I was getting a tip. I didn't know how to do it. There once was a glimmer, there once was a light, a little bit of something to make it worth the fight. When love don't love you back, it feels like a big black Cadillac passing with your heart inside. Passing with your heart inside. Something like that. Thank you. So yeah, if you like what you hear, my name is Nick. The last name is Nace, N-A-C-E. There is a tip cup up here, because Darrin just informed me he's not paying any of us. So any donations, I am public shaming him. Any tips greatly appreciated. So thank you, sir. It's like being in New York City. It's like, hey, you want to perform? Just pass out these 20 flyers. Bring 6 friends who pay $10 to get in, a 2-drink minimum. That's Darrin Bradbury, 6 p.m. D's Lounge. I did not. He wants the hits. He wants the hits. The hits. Play that one. I don't know. I'm sure some of you know my stuff. And everyone's like, play that one about tomatoes. I don't actually say tomatoes at all in the whole song, but I tell a story about tomatoes before the song. So now it's the tomato song, yet there's not a fucking tomato in the whole song. This is my pandemic song. A guitar case in the corner, covered thick with dust. Country singer's voice turning red with rust. A big and empty tip jar sitting high up on a shelf. 1 penny in the bottom, feeling sorry for itself. And the neon lights have gone dark. The honky-tonks have shut their doors. There's no music in Music City. There's no music anymore. The jukebox has lost its smile. A broken heart, I reckon. The cowboy boots are crying. There ain't been no two-stepping. The pearl snap shirts are sickly. The belt buckles are blue. The pedal steels are lonesome without their lonesome tunes. And the neon lights have gone dark. The honky-tonks have shut their doors. There's no music in Music City. There's no music anymore. Broadway's quiet and deserted. You could almost hear a mouse blowing a little blues harp in the walls of this madhouse. No one's singing at the Opry. The Ryman's head is warm, and the wind moans like Hank Williams, bringing one hell of a storm. And the neon lights have gone dark. The honky-tonks have shut their doors. There's no music in Music City. There's no music anymore. There's no music in Music City. There's no music anymore. All right, I guess that's probably good, right? All right, thank you. I'm Nick Nace. Thanks so much for being a great crowd and listening. You really made my day. Thanks. Are we splitting that at the end, or? Okay. I don't know.
Pretty good. I was gonna say, that's pretty good. You do better than me at this point.
Nick, I'm sorry about the disco lights.
Oh, no worries.
Staying out.
No worries, man. Makes it exciting.
Chris likes to surprise people while they're in the middle of sets.
Thanks, buddy.
I was like, Lord. Actually, I was horrified.
I found this guy over at the Bowery. I asked him to audition for me.
I love it. You go tell the open mics. It's like, yeah, come to my show. Pass out the place.
Sell some tickets. Welcome to the bitter end.
I played there once. It's certainly bitter.
Yeah, no, to the end. Oh, I see.
It's like one time I booked a gig at the Cobra and they like charged us at the end of it. I was like, what? Yeah, you owe us $80. I was like, I don't think, what are you talking about? How is that possible? Like, well, production is like, it's really crazy. Can I get you next week?
Hey, they charge how much?
I don't know. They charge like a production fee, like a venue would, you know. But usually they just eat it if they don't make it, you know. Like that's fucking. It was pretty wild. They were pretty. They were all blown out of their faces. Too. It was pretty fun. I had a good time. It was a good crowd. There was like 7 people there. I mean. I don't know. Good enough for me.
And Bobby McGee.
Let's ring your guitar in real quick here.
Alrighty.
Let's hear it one more time for Nick Nace. Very good, very good, very good. Now, I think I found this gentleman at the Bowery playing for tips. Tips and Tits. He's a wonderful fella, I think from Poland. Let's give a warm D's welcome to Nathan. What is that again? Kalish.
I got my chuck cheese on the dashboard. I woke up in the rest stop, wondering how much more I can tip. My troubles don't even out with my pay. My career is like the accident. We passed back up on that highway, bottlenecking, rubbernecking. Everybody's just inching by my mangle beater on the shoulder of the U.S. highway. Highway. I got last night's food all over my jeans. They smell like beer, whiskey. Hoping I don't have to explain to the policeman that I woke the best way. My career is like the accident. We passed back up on that highway, bottlenecking, rubbernecking. Everybody's just inching by my mangle beater on the shoulder of the U.S. highway. Highway. On that highway. Highway. Maybe if I wasn't dead inside, I would stay with you for the rest of my life. But I'm just passing by, playing songs for nobody. Time keeps moving fast. My friends that keep moving past, but I'm still out on the road, playing guitar and sleeping on their floors. My life didn't quite end up like I planned it. I got passed up on the highway instead. Bottlenecking, rubbernecking. Everybody's just inching by my mangle beater on the shoulder of the U.S. highway. Highway, on that highway, highway. Maybe if I wasn't dead inside, I would stay with you for the rest of my life. But I'm just passing by, playing songs for nobody. If I wasn't dead inside, I would stay with you for the rest of my life. But I'm just passing by, playing songs for nobody. 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 Work so hard to get where you're going. Then when you finally own it, you don't want to be there after all. And the hardest part about living is not dying before you figure out how. Way down past the Everglades, honey, I'm gone and I'm never coming back. Hit 'em down past the asphalt, baby, I'm leaving even if you're staying here. Then when you finally own it, you don't want to be there after all. And the hardest part about living is not dying before you figure out how. Way down on an island somewhere, trade my car for a little ice bowl. I finally just paid off my card bill. I think it's time that I whack you up and up again. Work so hard to get where you go. Then when you finally own it, you don't want to be there after all. Thank you. Oh, that works. Here's a new one. Yeah, pretty brown hair with bangs that cover your rolled back eyes. You dance in your underwear when you think that I'm asleep, but I'm really just as sad to me. Love because my love, my love, my love is from another century. Yes, it's kind and gentle, and nothing like these days. Nothing good ever seems to last. It's just a simple modern taste. Everybody seems to have the thrill since the last of most 2 years. I know that I want more. They call me mad because my love, my love, my love is from another century. Yes, it's kind and gentle, and nothing like these days. 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 Yes, my love, my love, my love is from another century. Yes, it's kind and gentle, and nothing like these days. Yeah, buddy. Nailed it. By that, I mean I screwed up once. Well, a couple times. Thanks, Darrin, for having me play. Get up for Darrin. Darrin just put out a record. It's really hard to do. And now he's going to be here every Tuesday for the end of time. This is heaven. Nirvana. This one's on a record I put out right when the pandemic came out, so imagine how that went. The days, they last longer now. Night sky is lit up by fire. Feels like summer has just begun, yet somehow it's halfway gone. On Independence Day, she turned and walked away. I heard Lady Liberty say, freedom always ends up this way. Some teenagers take LSD, blow up the neighborhood's peace. A dog sits alone in a garage in a puddle of his own piss. All gave some gave all. The ones that did make it home are getting drunk alone in a garage basement, shaking on Independence Day. She turned and walked away. I heard Lady Liberty say, freedom always ends up this way. Freedom always ends up this way. On Independence Day, she turned and walked away. I heard Lady Liberty say, freedom always ends up this way. Freedom always ends up this way. Thank you, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna do one more song, I think, and then we're gonna get Coralie up here, I believe. And this one's on that same album. So, here we go. 1 second, fix that. We drank Calamocha in the morning. We were back in bed by the afternoon. The skin just like the Basque Country. They're kissed by the sun and the salty air. I went back to Tennessee when she took her husband by the rising sea. In the boat they raised a family. Just like the ocean, she never belonged to me. We drank Calamocha in the morning. We were back in bed by the afternoon. Her skin just like the Basque Country. They're kissed by the sun and the salty air. But as I age, my memories fade. Yes, red wine and Coca-Cola stains, they stay on my mind and on my teeth. They from lips of red Spanish vintage. vodka just has changed. I need something with less sweet a taste. Liver's memories replaced. And bitter thoughts are what remains. We drank Calamocho in the mornings. We were back in bed by the afternoon. Skin just like the Basque Country, kissed by the sun in the salty air. Thank you, I'm Nathan Kalish. Coralie, one of my favorites, is up next, and then Darrin, one of my other favorites, is up next. And thanks for having us out at D's.
Next time you upstage me.
She's better when you don't live with her.
Yeah, I heard they have a budding friendship.
Oh yeah, we're besties. We're tight.
I'm only doing 3 songs.
Okay.
Get this frame back on track.
You can do 4 if you want.
I only agreed to 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine.
Thank you. I got to tune real quick, though.
Let's hear it for Nathan, yeah? That was quite good. Nathan, you left your harmonica up here. It's okay. So far we've had a global experience, someone from Canada, someone from Poland. I believe that I met our next performer on a tour of Old Folks Home in Boca Raton. Back when we both had the same agent, Herbie. What? The Blue Hair Circuit. So without any further ado, straight from Boca Raton, Florida's own Coralie.
Get this situated real quick. Yep. I don't know, all these jokesters and guitar players up here. I think I'm just gonna get down to business. This song's called Parts Missing. Goes something like this, I'll figure it out. Sleep a lot, I want to more. I wake each day more broken than before. Well, the good thing about playing a song called Parts Missing when you're fucking it up all over the place is, you know, the excuse. I don't even have to say this. I already explained myself. I come down with a tree stump symptoms, but my fingers when I get up here. This song's called Daydreamer. One second. I always forget to make myself comfortable, you know? And I end up having to reach for my harmonica for the whole set. And I only think about it when I'm actually playing, and then I forget, and I don't do anything about it. Okay. I'm a daydreamer. Never knew a night that didn't scare me half to death. 'Cause in the dark is when the walls start closing in. I swear it's gonna pull me in. So I love the sunrise. Now I never knew relief like daylight slipping through the blinds. So every day I take a little of my time to picture maybe you were mine. 'Cause I'm a daydreamer. Yeah, I'm a daydreamer. And every day I take a little of my time to picture maybe you were mine. Been told I'm a nightmare. And I've got demons that the devil would beware. And you can't be here when those things start closing in. I can't drag you into this. 'Cause you're like a first light. Now I never knew a thing like looking in your eyes. So every day I take a little of my time to picture maybe you gonna play you one more, and then Darren's gonna get up here, and I feel, no. I was told 15 minutes. I told him I'm not doing any overtime. I'm gonna check my tuning real quick, though. This song's called The Music. Never heard a love song or wanted to sing one till I heard the music in you. Never thought much of it, didn't miss it or want it, till I found myself missing you. Love's not a thing I've been feeling too much of these days. Now the hope I could see you, it sends me and keeps me awake. Suddenly I'm reeling, suddenly daydreaming from beneath the early morning moon. Since I heard the music, I've danced while the sun rose, just me and my shadow. I've run through the meadows wet with dew. How could I feel lonely, forever lonely? Now I know there's someone out there like you. Love's not a thing I've been letting get much in my way. And I don't need to kiss you, no, just to be near you is all I can take. Suddenly I'm reeling, suddenly daydreaming from beneath the early morning moon. Since I heard the music, fuck. Let's try that again. Oh, hell. Thank you. Thank you, Darrin.
Do-do-do. Just more vocal in the monitor. Yeah, that sounds good. That was me. Let's hear it for Coralie. I'm Darrin, and welcome to the inaugural Residency of Eternity. There was a strange bird out on the wire, a peculiar bird, no he couldn't fly. He snuck through the antenna of my RCA TV and out the mouth of Walter Cronkite. Tell me, why'd you come here? Said Coca-Cola, Judas Priest, and Captain Crunch. Then the strange bird put on this strange hat. So I showed him to the door and I wished him luck. Tell me, where are you going? Said Algiers to find Dwight Yoakam and crack cocaine. Then the strange bird tipped his strange hat and walked off singing in the rain. Do, 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 do. Thank you. The world doesn't end with a bang, it ends with a tweet. Smile at all the people you meet as the bomb kisses the concrete like the sole of your shoe on a hot summer street. You know life is pushing boulders up the big hill. Camus was right, but he's dead still. Ah, Frank, come on, the song's too long. The world doesn't end with a bang, it ends with the breeze. Ash like snow in the trees as the bird reclaims its tweet. Ash like snow in the breeze. I was born in a busted world, threw my lover off the tilt-a-whirl. Got snakeskin boots and a tinfoil hat. In '83 Marquis, a record contract I got on the line. We are strangers here in stranger times. Said, my son, you want to know the truth? The whole thing is a joke and the joke's on you. The whole thing is a joke and the joke's on you. I got blood on my shirt and piss in my jeans. Taking someone's mom out for ice cream. Cold as the water, smooth as a stone. Sometimes you sink to the bottom just to be alone. I got God on the line. We are strangers here in stranger times. Said, my son, you want to know the truth? The whole thing is a joke and the joke's on you. The whole thing is a joke and the joke's on you. I got God on the line. We are strangers here in stranger times. Thank you. Shout out to my boy Preston on this one. The old man at the lighthouse is screaming Bloody Mary, but no one will give the poor bastard a drink. I guess around here tomatoes must be out of season. So my reflection in the kitchen sink, it's a long way down through the cold jasmine water. Think I see something shining at the bottom. Bottom of what? I guess it don't really matter, 'cause nothing around here really matters anyhow. Outside my window, the wind is a-howling. Never thought about how those words relate. I wish it was a dog howling at the moon. I would share my sandwich and we could escape. Is this a hotel? Is it a hospice? I'm waiting for the light from the lighthouse. Thought I saw a woman, but I guess it was a shadow. Shadow what? Doesn't matter anyhow. See, it ain't no thing at the end of the world. You're at the top, my man, no deals to be made. Everyone around here just keeps their eyes to the ground. You catch a patch of sun like a drop of rain. Take the boat to the middle, plane to the side. Take the car around back, hold her hand as you drive. Circle that bike round the same old spot. It'll drive you mad, 'cause you're already at the top. This morning they buried the old man at the lighthouse. At the service I got a good look at his face. Deep lines of the wind cut his cheeks. Dark jasmine eyes, skin cold and gray. They dug a hole but they couldn't reach the bottom. 15 dudes with 15 shovels. The ground was cold, yeah, but that didn't stop them. 15 dudes with 15 shovels. 15 dudes with 15 shovels, trying to get back to the bottom of the top. Hello, hello. Hey, is that Greg back there? Hi, Greg. I heard you were feeling blue lately. Are you feeling better? Okay, good. Yeah, Greg. That's a great segue. This song is called Field Notes from a College Town. Actually, no, I want to do this one first. And the reason is really weird because the last song was in the same key, and I always hate when two songs have the same key next to each other back to back. I don't mind it when other people do it. It's just something that when I do, I get really upset about. These are about some lakes that find themselves placed next to lakes that are called Great Lakes, but are just really trying to do the best they can, but not quite making the cut. They needed a song. Yeah, we were just bodies of water. They called us the almost Great Lakes. Our aunts and our uncles were glaciers. We had a childhood full of earthquakes. Nah, but it ain't me, it's just my parents' fault. and erosion, you know. Well, it's too tough to stop, but we were great. We were the almost Great Lakes. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. Well, the locals, they all told their stories of a creature that swam in our depths. Though we never looked too hard for the truth, we was all satisfied with the myth. Was it shadows in the water or some ungodly fish that sank old man Roy's sturdy ship to its grave at the almost Great Lakes? It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. Well, you know, Hollywood, it came calling with its black limousines and Gucci ties, saying there's money to be made in this monster. Yeah, there's diamonds all along your shorelines. But the fish just looked fake and the script was bad. 3 directors, they quit. The leading lady went mad. The whole picture stank, just like the almost Great Lakes. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. Well, we were just bodies of water. They called us the almost Great Lakes. Thank you. I guess that song is also applicable to Canadiana. You guys have Great Lakes up there? You grew up on them. Were you a mer person? Wait, half mer person? So like, you have a fin foot? This song is for us Americans, called Exile on Myrtle Beach. Was counting roaches in a chicken shack down on Myrtle Beach. The sun to my back, got caught stealing hubcaps off a Pontiac. Yeah, and here I am. I was skipping stones, I was watching birds, headed from Albuquerque, and I made a wrong turn. So I picked up some cardboard, I wrote down some words, someone said it was a sign. Yeah, but you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free, like Bruce on a bike with some boardwalk queen. They say 2 lanes will take you anywhere, well, I guess they'll take you on down past Myrtle Beach. I saw Richard Pryor throw a stone into the ocean. Had a couple new jokes, yeah, none of them were worth quoting. Just a couple good quips, and I guess that's it. Nothing really on fire. I seen Elvis Presley at the popsicle stand, getting cues from Andy Kaufman on how to shake his ass. They're doing a double bill. Cole had her 3-night stand down at Fran's East Side. You know, I used to play Fran's East Side for an entire year, and to this date, Tim Carroll and I are the only 2 musicians to have ever played Fran's East Side Tavern non-karaoke. Yeah, well, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free. Like the heads they roll off of French royalty. The revolution was nothing more than a strong narrative with great publicity. Keeps the tourists down at Myrtle Beach. So I guess I'll keep quiet like old Charlie Chaplin. I didn't like the steak much, so I spit it in the napkin. It was too well done for anything to happen. Guess I wanted something rare. But the ball game's starting, so everybody cheer. You know it's a good song if it sells some beer. You held me in the nosebleed saying, why are we here? And I said, why do you care? Yeah, well, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free. Like Eva and Adolf in a submarine. Some folks say they're in Buenos Aires, but I seen them both chomping on hot dogs and strolling down Myrtle Beach. It's the Ballad of Myrtle Beach, Ballad of Myrtle Beach. The American life is French fries, flags, and hot dogs. Decorative explosions on mutually agreed upon days. In the cold fourth quarter, the family flocks to the shopping mall. 'Cause in America, we buy our blues away. You get the same Big Mac here that you get in Tacoma, Washington. You get the same Big Mac under the stars in Santa Fe. You get the same Big Mac out on vacation at the Hoover Dam. You get the same Big Mac right here if you just stay and watch it on TV. The American life is franchised fear and cow milk. The American life is the presumption that people are dumb. The American life is fried chicken taking a political stance. It's a church built like a stadium. So God bless your ignorance. Guess we are what we seem. The toothless attendant behind the Texaco counter has the saddest brown eyes that I have ever seen. Do, 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 do. This is a love song. Anybody here in love? All right, this goes out to you. One fist up there. He's just like, that's his love. Fist in the air. Our love is like the meth lab in your mother's basement, crudely born from jugs, far too willing to explode. We weren't trying to get high, we were just trying to clean the kitchen, struck the right combination. Yeah, and up there you go. 'Cause true love is gonna make you lose some teeth. And true love, you're 62, yeah, 23. And true love will always start off burning kinda sweet. Yeah, 'cause baby, I need you like I need a needle in my arm. We've been calling it a good time, but it's the farthest thing from fun. Well, I followed all the track marks up the veins and through the blood. Now I'm sitting here just wishing that I had never touched that stuff. 'Cause true love is gonna make you lose some teeth. And true love, that shit'll really knock you off your feet. And true love will always start off burning kinda sweet. Yeah, I wish I could get back to when love was just a toke. Something green like your eyes, honey and gold like your hair. And we could always laugh even when there was no joke. We lie lazy round like cats, we're not going anywhere. 'Cause true love is gonna make you lose some teeth. And true love, you're 62, yeah, 23. True love will always start off burning kinda sweet. We get a couple more of them, we'll sound like a pedal tavern. Skinner man. I came here for the tits and the tail to hear Kid Rock wail. There's no such thing as a flying car. I know I'm just as bummed as I presume you are. It was a bright idea that didn't make much sense. Imagine the implications of a flying car wreck. Officer, it came out of nowhere, and the sun was in my eyes. Every day on the news, some idiot falls right out the sky. I believe in aliens, just ain't sure where they are. Saw one as a kid, dead behind my garage. Hairless and gray, in a pile of leaves, eyes black as midnight, smaller than I thought it would be. My father said it was a possum, but I knew that he was wrong. And whoever got to him would surely be coming for me before long. I've been walking around for 30 odd years, and I still got no clue as to why we are here. But I think Rayvon's right, it's just a video game, and you gotta expect maybe we're being played. Up, button down, double XY top left, I guess. You got a heart that's heavy like a suitcase at the airport that you wish you could leave behind. And every thought in your head is a piece of stale bread on the kitchen counter of your life. Catch yourself in the mirror, try to stand up straight. On the exhale, your shoulders, they fold. And every song that you sing faintly rings of a story you've already told. But this too shall pass. Though it may feel like a kidney stone, this too shall pass. Like a freight train riding through the snow, this too shall pass. So slow, so steady. Sadness, it don't leave you till it's ready. Had a dream last night that I lost all my teeth and I was falling down a bottomless well. I awoke and fried in the middle of the night. What it meant, yeah, I couldn't tell. So I went to the kitchen to make some coffee. The whole house had started to shake. A hole cracked in the floor and I fell once more and realized, yeah, I wasn't awake. But this too shall pass. Though it may feel like a double dream, this too shall pass. Don't you pay no mind to what it means, this too shall pass. So slow, so steady. Sadness, it don't leave you. Sadness, it don't leave you. Sadness, it don't leave you till it's ready. What if songwriter hell was a dive bar where you had a residency and you just couldn't get the sound guy to get the monitor up one more hair and you had to continue to play the gig? Wouldn't that be like your worst nightmare? No, I don't. That wasn't a way of me saying that. No, I'm good. But like, what if? Like, what if, like, I just opened my eyes, woke up, and I was here, and you just could not give me any more monitor? No, I feel fine about this. How about a new song? Had a dream last night that the world cracked in half. You took the bigger piece and we both laughed. Space is empty and love is heavy like blankets in the wintertime. just as itchy. I took the tunnel, the bridge was backed up. Saw Joe up on the Palisades, taking the bus to see Estelle. What the heaven, what the hell? Had a dream last night that the moon rolled away like a hubcap on the freeway, just changing lanes. Asteroids are just rocks. When you kiss me, it rocks like new shoes on the sunshine of the winter's day. Just walking and talking through old Weehawken. Think I told you this before, but I was born right next door, and where I'll die I seem to know, but we'll never tell. What the heaven, what the hell? Hope I see Joe, hope I see Estelle. I was in the heart of Newark. I was driving a truck, delivering 50-pound bags of these used high heels. I was out on a ledge, I was down on my luck, empty as the skyline in an old newsreel. Take your sister's car, head up 7 Lakes Drive, just to stare at something that won't stare back. Leaving this place, it's a goddamn birthright. 'Cause sometimes where you are ain't exactly where you're at. Yeah, sometimes where you are ain't exactly where you're at. Yeah, I took a train to get here that no southern boy could sweat. Walked from the subway station with a pebble in my shoe. When the old man wasn't looking, yeah, I snagged some street flowers and I gave them to your mama, hoping she'd give them to you. Tell me, Maria, was the radio playing some of them Bruce songs your father knew? See, there's this heat wave going through this city. Prop the fan up in the window, let it dance around the room. Prop the fan up in the window, let it dance around the room. Yeah, he'll lie to you like the New York Post. I at the corner store and strike your heart with fear. I will lie to you like some foolish poem. When the bombs blow up Broadway, I will whisper in your ear, Janie, don't worry, it ain't nothing that hearts like ours we can't take. See, there's this heat wave going through this city. Looks and sounds like my big break. I was in the heart of Newark. I was driving a truck, delivering 50-pound bags of these used high heels. I was out on a ledge, I was down on my luck, empty as the skyline in an old newsreel. Empty as the skyline in an old newsreel. a fresh one. Thank you very much. This is a song I wrote about my sister. Deanna, Deanna, I'm sorry that I didn't call. It's hard to explain without seeing my face, but I'm lost and I wanna go home. Are you still up in my walk, shacked up with that fella? He wasn't the father, but he seemed pretty solid. In a garden apartment, the one by the freeway, I visited once on a day off from tour, and you told me I was starting to get this funny little southern accent. And we both laughed a little in a way that kind of felt like crying. Deanna, Deanna, they gave me a contract, and guess what? I'm a rock star now. No, not really, but I did get this check, the kind of check with some zeros in it. Now, initially, when you get a check from the label, the zeros go that way. And then, as time goes on, the zeros go this way. And maybe if I get a few more of those, I could find my way home. And we'll both laugh a little in a way that kind of feels like crying. This song doesn't apply to anybody who's here right now. Who opened their mouth? I say, who called my bluff? I'm the king around here. Said enough is enough. Ah, well, you in what army? 'Cause everyone here sucks. Yeah, I'm stoned and I'm drunk, but man, I'm all dressed up. And if everyone's the same, just like everybody else, well, I guess that I'll just sit here and keep talking to myself. 'Cause I got secrets. I sleep on couches. I am a swordfish that you had mounted on a wall. Ah, well, who made the call? Yeah, who put it in print? I'm digressing a bit, Lord, but with all due respect, I've been pacing around this patio, counting all the footsteps, and they punctuate the breaks and all these goddamn sentences like two arguing critics, still fighting in my head. Well, I guess I should lay down now, 'cause I got the spins again. And I got ulcers. Yeah, I need closure. But if you prefer, I'll let them rupture on a wall. Yeah, when I fall down, no, I won't stand up. Yeah, when I fall down, no, I won't stand up again. 'Cause I got secrets. I sleep on couches. I am a swordfish that you have mounted on a wall. I wrote this song about two folks living over at the Madison Square Inn. said, Jimmy, there ain't no one in this whole wide world I wouldn't screw for you. Jimmy said he ain't found a back alley yet that he wouldn't walk through. Cindy says the motel AC is what's making her sick. So Jimmy cracks the window, lets the sound of the gunshots in. And they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood. And they called it junkie love. Jimmy don't say much, his eyes connect the dots between his fingers and his toes. Cindy looks nervous, stares through the cracks in the curtain. She is running out of minutes on her phone. Cindy says things are tough, but Jimmy's always got a plan. There's a Love's truck stop down the road if things get that bad. And they do, as they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood. And they called it junkie love. Well, the headboard knocks between fluorescent thoughts, and the sink drips off beat. Someone bangs on the door, Jimmy's feet hit the floor. The motel angels sing. Jimmy says, you know what? The wire went through. Jimmy says, I guess that your parents, they still love you. And they do. 'Cause they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood. And they called it junkie love. So can we hear it again for our openers this evening? Nick, Nathan, and Coralie. If one of y'all wants to pass around the tip jar, maybe that'd be a smart idea for y'all. Sit at the kitchen, stare out the window at two squirrels running through the yard. I presume them both lovers chasing after each other, though chances are they are not. Then the one squirrel turns its head and looks me dead in the eye as a hawk swoops down, lifts the other off the ground, and we both wave Juliet goodbye. On the kitchen table, there's a pile of junk mail. I pretend they're postcards from exotic lands. This one's from Howie, and he sent it from Maui. So we should take the time to refinance. Then the skim milk pours down all over Cereal Town, for I am the god of Cereal Town. And the clusters unclust, and the bunches combust, and all of God's children drowned. He see, it is what it is, since it was what it was. Stains on the grain made by coffee cups. Kinda looks like Saturn or a Death Star with the knot in the wood and such. Well, the telephone rings, though it doesn't really ring. These days it's just a figure of speech. It beeps and it flashes and it sonically harasses all the thoughts that I'd really like to keep. But you call just to say that you hope I'm okay. And quite frankly, I don't know what you mean. Thank you. This goes out to my boy Ryan. Why you gotta be so serious, kid? Yeah, you are where you are and you live where you live. You know everybody's got some poem about a sparrow perched on a dumpster in an alley in some city, experiencing rapid revitalization and growth at the cost of a widening inequity. You've been down to the street side mall, yeah, my sister's friend, she painted the mural. She works at the coffee shop, and her boyfriend Greg, he plays in some band. You know they're getting pretty big. They were top 10 something on something or other, and I never caught a show, but I've seen some clips and they sound pretty cool. Ain't that right, Greg? Why you gotta be so serious, kid? Yeah, you are where you are and you live where you live. You know everybody's got some theory strung together by loose threads on Reddit. And this sure, it'll all pan out, man, just you watch. And it's further justified by some article they read in the Times. There's this new burger joint. You just touch the screen and you drive to the window. It's branded real slick. Fast food is fast food now, ain't it, kid? You know I saw my sister's friend. Well, I didn't know it, but her and Greg split. She said it was for the best, and that between me and her there's this A&R rep that's been talking with Greg, which is good. But it might be going a bit to his head. We'll stick on the theme of music industry for another minute. Well, the label man sat at a big round table staring out the window of his 9th floor suite, and I sat at the other end, thinking it's a really big table. He said, let me be clear, I'm just spitballing here, tossing around ideas, catch my drift. Well, I was thinking about Warhol, I was thinking about Sartre, I was thinking about Joni Mitchell, man, I love Court and Sparks, so I bought a beret, sat at a cafe, walked down Martin Luther King even though it was dark, and I smoked parliaments like I did in college. Then it hit me. Artvertisement. We put your brand and their brand together. Advertisement. We put your brand and their brand together. Advertisement. We put your brand and their brand together. Advertisement. We put your brand and their brand together because like brands go together together. That's the story of the label man. So thank you for being here. This has been a fun time. Apparently, I'm doing this forever. Daniel said, Darrin, do you want to play Tuesdays? I said, for how long? He said, forever. So this is where I spend eternity, and it's not so bad. Actually, wait, we'll do this one, that one, then we'll call it a day. I remember those beautiful days, though I wish I could forget them sometimes. It plays like a film that I couldn't finish due to budget cuts and unmet deadlines. But I remember those beautiful days. Yeah, I remember those beautiful days. Every character that's ever been written someday, somehow will die. It's rarely on the page or in some profound way. Most are just swallowed by time. But I remember those beautiful days. Yeah, I remember those beautiful days. I can try it. Let's see if I got it. He's the denim-clad, acid-wash man, rolling through town in his old Trans Am. He may look like a... Oh, that's a harsh burn. I'm sorry, dude. It's this much I remember of it. We can do, we can do this, though. I saw time push Jim off a bridge. Time may fly, but Jim don't swim. Jim... We're going to stick with the program. Duly noted to learn for next week. I've got all of eternity here at D's. This is kind of like a David Lynch set. I was a D-list actor in a previous life. 50 years ago, I was somebody's wife. I once saw this ape stand up like a man. Pat my knees to my ears, making love in the sand. Well, I've pissed on a star and I've circled the moon. I've been born of dirt like an ugly bug in June. Yeah, I've whipped the wind and the wind's whipped me back. I've been the one in the movie to cry out it's a trap. I've been red, I've been yellow, I've been purple and blue. I've been the roach in the motel, been a droplet of dew. But dawn is a daisy and lazy's the lad who sits on his head, talks with his ass. Yeah, I was a preacher, but I misled the flock. Both the teacher and the student, yeah, they stare at the clock. It comes around in waves that never reach the shore. I try to draw it in crayon, all nubbed out and worn. I've been orange rectangle, lopsided and screwed. I've been dead on arrival, but I arrived here for you. Ooh, arrived here for you. Ooh, ooh. Well, here we go. This is the end of the show. I'd like to thank, let's hear it once again for Nick Nace, Nathan Kalish, and Cora Lee. My name is Darrin Bradbury, and I'll be here every Tuesday until I'm dead in the dirt. So come hang out with us. We'll have more friends and even more enemies. I'll tell you, if that Jeremy guy comes around here, I'm gonna... Oh, you don't know Jeremy. Kerouac died with the TV on in his mother's house in Florida. His liver was yellow, his wallet was broke. He hated hippies and he loved the Pope. Life is hard. Oh, heck, man, life is hard. It's funny where it stops. It's funny where it starts. The whole thing in the middle. Yeah, it's bound to break your heart. Life is hard. Well, the cops, they found Lenny on the bathroom floor. Guess the court transcripts weren't funny no more. Subpoenas, they ain't setups. The Standard ain't a show. I guess naked on the floor was his last dirty joke. Life is hard. Oh, heck, man, life is hard. It's funny where it stops. It's funny where it starts. The whole thing in the middle. Yeah, it's bound to break your heart. Life is hard. Well, I guess everyone I know is full of shit. But it's the only surefire way to tell if someone's human. Life is hard. In the famous last words of Daffy Duck, it's the best trick I know, but I can only do it once. The pills and the suit we're all ready to go, but there ain't nothing you can do if the rabbit steals the show. Life is hard. Oh, heck, man, life is hard. It's funny where it stops. It's funny where it starts. The whole thing in the middle. Yeah, it's bound to break your heart. Life is hard. I'll see you next week.